Live. Okay, it says I'm live. Let's look at. Okay, this is what we're going to be dealing with. Good. Hi. Hi. If you are one of my clients, hello and welcome to the live cardio workout. Yay. If you are not one of my clients, hi, my name is Michelle. I am a certified personal trainer and a certified online trainer. And these workouts are something that I'm uploading for my clients, but I'm making them public. So if you have just clicked on this and you are enjoying this like for free, then hi, that's fine. I do want to give a disclaimer though. We're about to work out, and with any kind of workout or exercise, there's always a possibility of injury. So just know that you might hurt yourself. I don't want you to hurt yourself, so take it easy. If you have any kind of dizziness or if you feel lightheaded at all or nauseated during the workout, please stop the workout. It's always a good idea to check with a doctor before starting any exercise program. So if you are a total beginner, newbie to exercise, I do encourage you to see your doctor first, but please know that any exercise program has the risk of injury in it. Even if you're an old pro, you can hurt yourself, you can pull a muscle, you can trip over something in your living room. So this is not like a fancy YouTube channel. I'm not gonna, there's no bells and whistles or fancy graphics or anything like that. We are just working out today. That's it. Just working out. Hi. So we're going to get started. This is a 30-minute cardio workout with a warm-up with, let's see how many, 5 cardio intervals. Is that what I've got here? Okay. And a stretch. I have my notes. Y'all who have known me for a while know that I love my pencil and paper notes. So I'm probably going to have to refer to that. We're doing 1 minute intervals, and I'm keeping track of that with a free app on my phone called Map My Fitness. So if you're doing fitness on a budget and you want to create your own cardio workouts, you can totally do that. But I think I've talked enough and that we should probably get started. So say goodbye to my face for a second while I get back into, there you go. That'll give you a good idea. We're going to start the workout and starting with a warm-up. Oh, hang on. Wait. I think I need to turn up my volume on my phone. I told y'all this is not fancy. Discard workout. Yes, we want to discard the workout. This is what happens when I'm doing it live. All right, hang on. Let me turn up my volume on my phone. There we go. Now we're going to get ourselves a workout. Okay. Begin workout. We're going to start with just a step touch to the side. So step your feet apart and tap the feet together and move your arms side to side. If you want to have your arms like swinging wide, you can do that, or have your elbows slightly bent. It's up to you. This is our warm-up. We're going to do 1 minute of each exercise. So if we hit an exercise that you don't like, you only have to do it for like a minute. So calm down. You should always start any cardio workout with a warm-up. You want to get your muscles moving slower, and warm-up is always a slower intensity, a lower intensity than what your the working portion of your workout is going to be. You want to get everything started slowly to avoid injury. You also want to get your heart rate raised up slowly at first. Raising your heart rate gets your blood pumping faster. Total time 1 minute. Total time 1 minute. Okay, so now we're going to do a step tap to the side. Keep your feet wide apart and reach up, reach up, reach up. Again, if you're new and you can do it, lower your range of motion just a little bit. If you need to get more into it, bend those legs, reach those arms, get everything going. You want to get blood and oxygen to every muscle and every cell of your body. And you want to do that gradually. Our warm-up is 5 minutes long, 5 different exercises. Make sure you've got enough room to move. You don't need very much space. Even then, I put my coffee table up on my couch. The next exercise we're going to do is going to continue this step tap to the side, but we're going to change the arms just a little bit. By the way, if I didn't say it, I'm so glad you're working out with me today. Hi.
Total time 2 minutes.
There we go. So we start. Now reach to the side. Keep the feet tapped wide apart, but now reach the arms to the side, getting a twist in the torso, twisting those shoulders side to side, getting a little bit of a twist even in your hips and your spine, getting everything moving, getting everything going. Again, if this is really getting your heart rate up too much, slow it down. One reason I'm not using music in this is so that you can go at your own pace. If you need to hit it and go faster and bend those knees and get it going to get your heart rate up, then honey, you do that. But if you feel like you're about to hurt yourself, keep it nice and slow, keep it nice and low. This is all about you. Before we get into our first cardio interval, I want to talk about rate of perceived exertion, RPE. We go.
Total time 3 minutes.
Okay, let's do a little kick forward, not too high. You don't have to kick high. There's the bottom of my feet. So a little punch with your kick. So kick your legs out in front of you with a little punch. And again, just small kicks, small punches. If you're don't have a very high fitness level yet, but if you're super fit and you need a bigger warm up, go faster, kick those legs up. Rate of perceived exertion on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard are you working? In our warm up, we want to work at about a 5 or a 6. And that's kind of the same thing we want in our recovery intervals. When we do our recovery intervals, we want to be at maybe a 5, 6, maybe even a 7. But we don't want to go up any higher than that. When we do our high intensity cardio intervals, we want to bump that exertion up to like an 8 or a 9. Whereas on a scale of 1 to 10,
Total time 4 minutes.
okay, let's do some hamstring curls. So curl your feet up to your butt and pull your elbows back, get those back muscles activated with some hamstring curls. This is our last warm-up exercise. You should be feeling your heart rate going a little bit higher right now. You should be breathing a little bit heavier, but still able to have a conversation. You should still be able to cuss me out or say, hey girl, or woo-woo yourself. Our next interval is going to be our first high cardio interval, and that's when we want to push it. You want to push yourself to your rate of perceived exertion is at a 7, 8, or even a 9. So that's when you want to get your heart rate up a little bit higher. You want to get to where you can't really speak comfortably and you're really working it. Let me remember what I put. Oh yeah, step lunge with an arm up. Okay. Got to remember what I wrote down.
Total time 5 minutes.
Okay, so step with a lunge to the side, lunging your feet out and reaching your arm. So at this point, we want to start working. So when you lunge, get the outside heel down and really reach. If it's not getting your heart rate up, go faster. Reach longer. Bend those knees. If you feel like you're dying right now, take it lower. Slow down. Decrease your range of motion. And decrease how fast you're going. But if you need to get it up, to hit it and hit that cardio, get it going. We're going to recover in just a few seconds. So push yourself to your own personal limits, not anybody else's. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. You don't have to go as hard as I'm going. You have to go as fast as it takes to push your body to a rate of about an 8.
Total time 6 minutes.
Okay, march in place. Breathe. Recovering. This is kind of a beginner level. If you're at a higher level of fitness and you want to push it a little bit farther, when I say start to recover, you can keep going until the next 1 minute gets called. So you can do 2 minutes of work and 1 minute of recovery if you need a more intense workout. But I wanted this to be more beginner friendly because quite a few of my clients and the people who reach out to me are beginners to exercise. This is a HIIT workout, high intensity interval training, which means that we're doing 1 minute of high intensity intervals followed by 2 minutes of recovery. The high intensity gets your heart rate high and challenges your fitness level, whereas then the recovery, we're still recovering for 1 minute. The recovery is where you get your heart rate back down a little bit, not down to where you're like sitting on the couch, like a level of 1 or 2 or 3. We want to get back down to like a 5 again, or a 6. So if you find yourself really able to breathe free and talk freely, then maybe you want to lift your knees up a little bit more during your march. You want to get those arms pumping and get yourself going a little bit more so that you don't get your intensity level down too far, but you want to actually recover. You don't want this to be like one of your high intensity intervals. Hang on while I remind myself what we're doing next. Oh yeah, double side leg with the arms out. This one looks a little bit ridiculous, but it will get your heart rate up, and it's designed to work. It targets the obliques and the hips and the outside of the legs. It's some lateral movement and also gets your shoulders and your arms involved. So when my app calls out 1 minute next time, there we go. So 1, 2, kick the leg out to the side 2 times. 1, 2, 1, 2. Get your arms out. If this isn't enough, you can bring your arms all the way up. Raising your arms during intervals is a great way to get your heart rate up higher. If this is too much, out to the side. Out to the side. Still too much, drop the arms. Or go slower. So here we go. You want to go as fast as you can to get your heart rate up. You're going to hear me start to get out of breath, which is good. I'm doing the workout with you. We're working out together. Yay! I'm going to do my arms up for you. And again, this is only 1 minute of a working interval. So get that leg up as high as is comfortable for you. Or actually, you're pushing your comfort level a little bit during these working intervals. You can do it.
Total time, 9
There we go.
minutes.
Look at that. That's it. Okay, breathe. Unless you're going for more intensity, in which case keep going with them side kicks. Nobody can see how ridiculous you are. So now we're just marching in place. I know it kind of looks like I'm jogging, but I'm really just doing a step, 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 step. Because this is a low impact workout. We are not jumping during this workout. I'm not about to make y'all be jumping around your living rooms, okay? That's not what's happening today. We are just recovering. Now, as you get fitter, you'll find that your recovery time improves. It takes you less time to get your heart rate and your breathing back down to a normal level. This is why the fitter you get, the longer your working intervals become and the shorter your recovery intervals need to be. And that's another reason why this is a beginner-friendly course. We had a beginner-friendly workout. 1 more minute of recovery. Breathe. If you need to get a deeper breath, raise your arms. Raising your arms when you breathe in actually lifts the top 2 ribs with some of your breathing muscles there and makes it so that there's a little bit more room to get more air in your lungs. I think next are X crunches, standing X crunches. Yes, I am correct. We're going to do standing X crunches next. So the next time you hear the app sound off, we start working. Make sure you're recovering nicely. Again, if you need to, just little steps until your heart rate gets down back to normal. You want to get to a level of a 5 or a 6. 6 is probably nice and ideal. So you're working at a moderate pace, but you're not pushing yourself.
Total time, 11 minutes.
Okay, so cross crunches, arms up, X crunches, standing. When you're doing these, make sure you're not collapsing your back. Keep your back nice and straight and really activate your abdominals to reach down and touch your toes. If you're like, girl, I am dying right now, there's no way I can do these crunches like this, then you don't have to touch your toes. You can shorten your range of motion. Just continue to get a foot up. Continue to keep your abs activated. Imagine your belly button to your spine and your entire core stabilized. But if you're doing good, get it up there. Go faster. Challenge yourself. It's only 1 minute or 2 minutes if you're doing a more advanced version. So, cross crunches. You can do these on the floor, by the way, laying down on your back. which will really target your abs. Okay, that's it. Look, we're done. What? Recover. Unless you need more of a burn, in which case you get it, girl. Keep doing them standing cross crunches, X crunches, standing X crunches. I didn't put a video tutorial at the time I'm filming this. I haven't put a video tutorial for laying down X crunches, but I do on this channel. I have video tutorials of lots of different strength exercises. So if you're building yourself a strength routine, or if you're one of my clients and I give you a strength routine and you're like, what the heck is a cross crunch? You can search that on the channel and you can find a demonstration of me telling you how to modify it and what variations are possible. So right now you should be feeling, again, same thing as before. Your breathing and your heart rate should be coming down to a moderate level. You should be able to talk to me.
Total time 13 minutes.
One more minute. And then we're going into our next high intensity interval. We only have 2 high intensity intervals left, y'all. There's only like 2 more minutes of really hard work. So you can do this. You absolutely got this. If you feel like you're dying, slow it down a little bit, but stay with me. Because next, we're going to do a curtsy step with our arms up and over. So it'll be a step behind, and then your arms are going to go. You're going to be like totally dancing. It's going to be super fancy. Take a deep breath. Breathing, breathing, breathing. So important to breathe while you're working out. Don't ever hold your breath while you work out. That's where you see videos of people passing out when they're working out. That's because they're holding their breaths. Don't do that. Any second now, y'all ready to work? Okay.
Minutes.
Yep, so stepping behind, and then the arms go up and over. So I'm stepping and then stepping behind my foot. And this is a fairly intense move. So again, if you need to go a little bit lower, maybe just a step touch with your arms up. Or maybe you're doing the step behind and you need to bring your arms down here. Whatever you need to do to modify this. One way to modify the intensity is to take the arms down or to take the arms out altogether. You can just do a step touch or a step curtsy. But we're stepping behind, step behind, step, step behind. And of course, to increase the intensity, get your maximum range of motion, really bend the knee of the supporting leg on the way down and go as fast as you can without injuring yourself. We're almost done with this interval. Breathe.
Total time 15 minutes.
There you go. Keep it going if you need some more of a working interval. If not, recover with me. Breathe. We are recovering. We are breathing. We're still moving our body. And again, we want to take our level of exertion from about an 8 or a 9 all the way down to about a 6 during the recovery intervals. What high intensity interval training does is it challenges your heart and your lungs, but not for so long that your body starts to break down. It gives you a little bit of a challenge and then allows you to recover. And doing that makes your body kind of go, hey, we need to get stronger. We need to increase, the size of your heart actually increases. Your respiratory rate actually improves. So you're increasing, this is what increases your cardiovascular fitness. Your body is actually, 1 more minute of recovery. Your body is actually getting stronger as you do this. Well, it's not getting stronger as you do this. It gets stronger after you do this. So after you're done working out, your body is like, woo, Lord, she just did a lot. We better get stronger so the next time she tries that nonsense, we can handle it better. Oh, there was Cherry Blossom. You saw her little tail go back. Surprise kitty during the workout. Yay. I always love surprise kitties. All right, we're ready for our last interval, which is my favorite, which is the double knee. So we're just going to have knee up and then with our hands up coming down to our knee, like we're grabbing someone's head and like putting our knee right in their face. I know that may be a little aggressive, but I practice martial arts, so sometimes I think in terms of that. I'm like, oh yeah, get that guy, grab his head and pull it down to your knee. So we're going to give our imaginary attacker 2 knees to the face, For 1 minute.
Total time 17
Here we go.
minutes.
So knee up, knee up, knee up, knee up. Grab him. Put your knee in his face. Get him. So again, for this one, you don't want to collapse your core while you're doing it. You want to keep your belly button to your spine. You want to keep your entire core engaged, which means you don't have to like tighten it up and be super stiff, but you don't want it to be all floppy in the middle. And you do have a core, even if you're like, no, I don't have a core. Yes, you do. You do. You have abs. They're in there somewhere. You've got them. They are holding your whole body up. If you need to do it a little bit lower, if you're dying doing this, go a little bit lower. Otherwise, hit it. Full range of motion. This is our last interval. Get those knees up as high as you can. Go as fast as you can. Get your heart rate up. Get your breathing up.
Total time 18 minutes.
That's it. We are cooling down. Let's do a hamstring curl. Breathe. You did it. We're done with the working part of the workout. That's it. Isn't that amazing? Yay! Breathe. And again, hamstring curl is just lifting the heel up to the butt while the knees stay down. The front of the legs, top of the legs stay down. And you're just lifting the heel up to your butt. The purpose of the warm-up was to get everything going. The purpose of the cool down is to get everything back down to a normal level. So your heart rate should be raised, your respiration rate should be raised, but the cool down is designed to bring it down. So nothing too intense now. We're not going full range of motion. We're not going as fast as we can. We're just keeping our body
Total time
moving.
19 minutes.
Let's do the kicks with the punches. So just kick out in front of you. Small kicks. Breathing. Cooling your body down. Getting your body back to a normal temperature. A normal heart rate. A normal respiration rate. There are several reasons you do this. Cooling down your body helps prevent muscle injuries, muscle tears and strains. It also helps you, it helps the blood get back. Your blood has been flowing all throughout your body. And sometimes it's hard for that blood to get from your feet all the way back up to your heart. So this helps with venous return. I know that sounds like an astrology term, but it's about the blood flowing back to your heart, through your veins, and cooling down makes that easier. It makes the job of your heart easier.
Total time 20 minutes.
Okay, now we're gonna step tap to the side, step tap, and reach. Again, reaching here. Again, cooling down. We're not trying to get warmed up now. It's the opposite. We're cooling down. We've just challenged our hearts. We've challenged our lungs with the HIIT portion of our workout. So now is when we bring everything back down. By the way, I have 3 different tiers of online training. There's my blue ribbon package, my red ribbon package, and my yellow ribbon package. Each one has different features and different levels of personalized training, and of course, different prices. So there is a tier to match just about every budget. If you are interested in online training with me, you can email me. I think my email is in the About section. I'll try to put it.
Total time 21
Now we
minutes.
want to reach up. There we go. And again, keep it nice and slow. Lanita, if you're watching this, keep it slow. We're cooling down. I always have to remind her to go slowly. She likes to go fast. Some of y'all do like to go fast and have to be reminded. Some clients need to be reminded to push themselves. Some clients need to be reminded to slow down. Everyone, that's why you hire a personal trainer, is so that they can watch your workout efforts and let you know, okay, you need to adjust this. You need to do this a little bit more. And you don't have a personal trainer forever. You have a personal trainer. I train you to be able to do all this on your own so that you don't need me anymore. My ultimate goal is that you don't need me. I know that may be a terrible business model, but I think fitness is for everyone, for everybody. And if you need help, if you don't need help,
22 minutes.
okay, here we go. Step touch to the side. This is our last cool down before we stretch. So if you don't need help with working out, that's fine. Not everyone does. I was my own personal trainer in my journey of losing 100 pounds and keeping it off. I did all of this myself. And so when I was done and I had people asking me to help them, that's when I decided to get certified as a personal trainer so I could help people who weren't able to figure it out on their own or weren't able to motivate themselves on their own. So that's my story, the end. So if you find yourself as a person who needs a little extra motivation, who needs a little accountability, who needs a little bit of help figuring out what to do for a workout, then email me. What are you doing over there, cat? There's a cat playing in my kitchen. We're about to do a stretch. After the cool down, you want to stretch your muscles out. Stretching after a workout is the best time to stretch. And we're going to start with a calf stretch.
Total time 23 minutes.
There you go. And I'm going to actually move this down so you can see my feet. For the calf stretch, one leg in front. This is your supporting leg. Most of your weight is on one leg. The other leg makes a straight line all the way down to your heel. You should feel the stretch in the calf of that straight back leg. If you need to support yourself on a chair or other sturdy piece of furniture, you can hold on to a chair to support yourself. Otherwise, support your body weight on your legs and your hip. There we go. I know I've got the minute timer going, but you really only need to hold stretches for about 20 to 30 seconds. At about 30 seconds in a stretch, that's when your muscles really start to release and go deeper into the stretch. As a matter of fact, you can take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, take it just a little bit deeper and really feel that stretch.
Total time 24 minutes.
From here, you want to bring that back leg in just slightly, pop the heel up and bend the knee, and then tuck your hips forward so that you feel the stretch along the front of the back leg. Your weight is still supported on this front leg, body nice and tall. Cherry Blossom, what are you doing? She's helping us stretch. So you want to feel that in your hip flexors. Your hips are pointed straight ahead and you're leaning with this leg bent so that you feel that in that hip flexor and your front of your thigh. Next, we're going to do a hamstring stretch for the leg that's in front. This is also, if you need a deeper stretch in your quadriceps, you can hold your leg behind you. Not everyone is flexible enough to do this though. So this is another way to do it with the heel up and the knee bent, pointed straight down, pelvis tucked under, and feeling that stretch right here. So now the weight goes to your back foot, heel up, straight leg, but keep the knee soft. Don't lock your knee. Hinge at your hips, keep your back straight. Don't bend over this way. Keep your back nice and straight and really like push your chest towards the wall. You want to feel the stretch in the hamstring of that front leg. Breathing. And this is another one that's nice to like breathe in. And on your exhale, see if you can sink in any further. Stretching is different for everyone. So if you can only keep proper form and your body is like this, but you're still feeling the stretch in your hamstring, then you're doing the same stretch that I'm doing, bent over further. I've always been super flexible. So don't judge your stretches by how low someone else can go. Make sure you keep your proper form, which for a hamstring stretch is straight leg, soft knee, heel up, bent from the hips, straight back. We're going to do all of these stretches to the other side. There you go.
26 minutes.
So now we're going to do a calf stretch to the other side now. So the other leg is in front and the back leg, whoa, heel down. Supporting your weight on your thigh or using a chair or other sturdy piece of furniture to hold onto. Straight leg all the way down to your heel. You should feel the stretch in the calf of that back leg. Thank you, Cherry Blossom. Again, if you need to sink a little bit deeper, what are you doing, silly girl? Was there some extra catnip over there I did not sweep up? That's probably what it is. I think we had a catnip party yesterday, and I probably forgot to get all of it swept up. Are you having a good time? All right, we're about to do the quadricep stretch. Oh my God, Cherry. We're going to hit ourselves a quad stretch.
Total time 27
So
minutes.
heel comes up, knee is bent. Tuck the booty under. Make sure your hip bones are pointed in front of you. Cherry, quiet. Get out of here, little girl. You bad kitty. All right, where were we? Weight on the front leg, back leg with the heel up, knee bent, hips pointed straight ahead of you, booty tucked under, body nice and tall. Remember, your form here is more important than how deep into the stretch you can go. If you need a deeper stretch for the quadriceps, you can balance yourself or hold on to a piece of furniture and pull your leg straight back, not out to the side, but straight back. Otherwise, this is fine to stretch that hip flexor right here. Again, you should feel that in the front of that back leg. Breathe in. Hamstring stretches next.
Total time 28 minutes.
Weight to the back leg, heel up, leg straight, knee soft, hinge at the hips, straight back until you feel it in the back of this front leg. You should feel that behind your booty, on the back of that leg between the knee and the butt. I'm sweating. I don't know about y'all. Stretching is so good. It's better to stretch after a workout than before. If you stretch before a workout while your muscles are not warmed up, there's more of a chance of tears or injuries to your muscles. But after a workout, your muscles are warmed up and there's less of a chance of injury. Plus, after you stretch, there's a certain laxity to your muscles that carries on for a little while after that. The effects of it last for a little while. Oh, this was good. Breathe deep and sink into it.
9 minutes.
Okay, y'all, let's do a chest stretch to end this out, and then we're going to be done. So for a chest stretch, you can clasp both of your hands behind your back and sort of pull like this. If you do not have enough shoulder flexibility, then here, I'm going to show you my exercise bike here. You can take a piece of furniture, a chair, something sturdy, your exercise bike, and turn your body away from it until you feel the stretch in your chest. So what you're doing here is one side of your chest and then the other. Cherry Blossom, I swear to God, she is right up there. You see the camera moving. That's because she's up on the table licking herself. And then you can go to the other side and you stretch the other side, holding on and moving your body until you feel the stretch in the front of your chest and the front of your shoulder.
Total time 30 minutes.
Otherwise, you just clasp your hands behind your back, and to get a deeper stretch, you can lift your arms as high as you can get them. Lifting those arms. There we go. Let's move those shoulders, move those arms back and forth. That is our entire workout today, y'all. I am going to turn off my
Workout paused.
paused. Okay. We're going to finish up with our app here. Saving our workout. Yes. Thank you for joining me today for our workout. I do have one other at this point. This is only the second workout I've uploaded, but I do have another cardio workout with a few different exercises if you'd like to check that out, if you need a change. And I do have other workouts that will be coming in the future. So if you feel like tuning in for that, feel free to follow the channel. All the information that is presented here is totally free for you to follow and enjoy. So I hope you had fun in today's workout. I know I did, and I will see y'all next time.